Hello everyone, this is Dan from Taskcode, and in this video I want to show you a simple demo how to implement a countdown into your product page for your raffle. So this product is linked to a raffle, and that raffle it will start in 18 hours. Okay, so how would actually can we actually manage that, and how can we implement it with this format and in this place of the product page? Okay. First of all, the product has to be a raffle product, and that raffle has to have a start date and end date set up. This is what I mean, okay? And what is the product? The product is a raffle product, and it has some raffle tickets and belongs to a simple raffle, okay? Um, Start date time and end date time, and that's how it's going to look up here. Okay, so how can we actually do that? We have to look at the shortcode info raffle. Okay, we have to copy this shortcode, and then we're gonna do some manipulation of this raffle info that's gonna pop up in the filter. So we're gonna grab this part here, copy and paste it, copy and paste it into the short description of the product. This is our product, the raffle product. Okay, in here I'm gonna pass in the ID of the product, which I can find it in the URL here, 546. I can pass it in there, or I can put it in here, the keyword product, and remove this part of the product ID. What's gonna happen now? The code is gonna look first at the tags, and if it finds the keyword product, is going to get the global product and it's going to grab the ID and that object, and it's going to look if it's linked to a raffle. If it's linked to a raffle, it's going to give it to that raffle. Okay, so you can only use that if you have a loop. If you have a loop and you want to get multiple products, so I would advise you to never use product if you're going to use the product ID in here. So 546, 546. 546. And in here, for this demo, I used Pro Custom. And I'm going to tell you why. Pro Custom. And we're going to hit save. And that's how it's going to look like. All right. So we have a product. It's linked to a raffle. And we have a shortcode. Okay. Inside this shortcode, remember that we have a filter. Okay. That filter is going to be found in here. So we want to go to our functions.php. Okay, we need to have a child theme. Always have to have a child theme. Okay, so in here we're gonna add this filter, and it's gonna be the name of it is gonna be a raffle info filter, and the second parameter is gonna be a function name, custom raffle function, and it's gonna be priority 10. It's gonna take two parameters, the content and the raffle array. Okay, so this is matches this one. Okay, next. So this is what I have. This is what I get when the raffle is gonna be filtered, what is gonna be taken from the product ID. The product is gonna be found. We look at it, is linked to a raffle. Yes, give me the raffle array with all the information. Okay. So the first thing we want to look at is if it's terminated. If our raffle is terminated, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna remove the add to cart, and we're gonna say a raffle has finished. Okay, so update the file, go back here, general, terminate the raffle. Okay, and see that in action. Okay, so our add to cart is done. Raffle has finished. So we need to add this filter, which is a WooCommerce filter built in, and that product is gonna be purchasable whenever we're gonna get into that page. Okay, so let's get back in, save, go back in here. Next thing is if we are not linking our product in here. Okay, so if our product is not linked to a raffle, the raffle that is taken back is not linked. So we say this product is not a raffle. Okay, so we can say a div, this is not a raffle, and we return. Okay, so let's run the example. We say this product is not a raffle. Update, go back in here, and the countdown is not going to show. Okay, this is not a raffle. If you want to display that, okay, um, this is what I actually mean by that. Not a raffle. So let's go back in here and make it a raffle again. Update. Next thing, I want to do some customization only for this product. Okay, remember that we added in here on the shortcode, in the short description, we added a tag pro custom. So if I want for this specific product, okay, to have some custom stuff showing up, okay, I can only put in here a keyword, and in the raffle I can go, oh, let me see, for pro custom, is this pro custom? Yes. So in here, I think I did some code pro custom. What is that? Oh, in pro custom, you are in a custom page product. So it's going to be only displaying. If I'm going to go and copy this, go to another product, it's a raffle, and paste it in there, paste in this one. Yeah. So I'm going to paste it in here. Pretty slow, and remove this part. And I say product and not 456. And okay. Oh, and this belongs to bread raffle. Okay. So now if I'm going to look at this one, what is going to happen? The custom code is not going to show up. And the bread raffle doesn't have a start date or end date, I think. Oh, the raffle is terminated, doesn't have a start date or end date. So the raffle is going to start on the 15th. And go back here. Is this? No, this is raffle bread. Raffle bread. So the raffle will start in, but we don't get the same message. Okay, we only get a message because we add a tag, a custom tag, and we have a custom code that it's in here. It's going to be displaying only for that page because we have a tag. Remember, never use product keyword for a tag. Okay. All right. So next, we take the time of now, and we say started false, and we say if start date time of the raffle, which is this one here, which is going to be an epoch time, formatting like this. If it's not 0, okay, then we have something. And we say if the start date time is greater than now, that means the raffle hasn't started. And then we go ahead and display raffle will start in, and then we put in shortcode. Okay, this shortcode comes in from the countdown. The countdown that I'm using is called simple countdown. Okay, um, simple countdown. I'm gonna tell you exactly. So I'm getting this shortcode. You can have your own. You can have your own countdown, but you need to have passing a daytime as such. You could have it like daytime 2023-09-23 and then the hour and minutes. But then you have to format that date and time based on whatever your shortcode is going to ask. Okay. In my case, it's going to be epoch time. I pass it in and that's it. So this is a pretty nice countdown. Let me see, install plugins. How is it called? Simple countdown. And let's see who actually developed it. It's a pretty nice one. Simple countdown. Simple countdown. You can look it up online. Uh, Grand plugins. Grand plugins. Simple countdown. Okie dokie. So next. Okay, next on our code. So raffle will start in if it hasn't started. If the raffle uh, hasn't started and our end time is not empty and our end time is greater than now, it means we're in the raffle and the raffle is going to end pretty soon. Okay, So what I actually did here, I did something different from the part where this part here. Okay, it's different in a way that I'm adding I'm changing the position of my um, countdown. Okay, so I said if we look at this page, which is pretty useful, we can actually add an action and display it whatever we like on our page. Okay, you can actually use it. You can search in, or you can actually look at. I think I'm gonna put this URL in the description. So you can go into anywhere on this page and display it everywhere. Remember, sometimes your theme might actually disable these positions. Okay, it might happen. Okay, and when you try it and you put it in, it's not gonna show up and you'll be like, oh, Dan, why is not showing up? Okay, that's because of the template or other plugins that are disabling this part here. So in my case, I looked it up here and I said on WooCommerce after add to cart form. After add to cart, what is that? After add to cart. After add to cart button? No, here I think. After add to cart. WooCommerce after add to cart. Oh, here, down here. So after add to cart, I said if we're in the middle of the raffle, I want you to display this under the add to cart and display the message raffle will end in. So at the moment, we have it at above. Okay. So if I go here and I say, I go back to my raffle play, yeah. And I say we are in the middle of the raffle and the raffle is going to be the 30th of September. Now this part here, it should display under the cart. Refresh. No, because we are in the raffle, Brett. We are in the symbol raffle. That's where we do it. Okay, so now this is what the magic happens. Okay, so let me explain the code here a bit. So I actually created a global raffle end date time, and I passed it in the date and time because this is what I'm going to pass in on the end date time. Okay, and then inside here, why the reason I created a global, because if I'm going to put in a date and time in here, it's not going to be. This is this is not considered. We're in a function, and here we create an action. So as an action, we have to create it as a global. I hope you get my point, but that's how it actually works. And then I say echo, and then the raffle. Calling the global again inside it, and then I say raffle will end, and then I do the shortcode again, and then I pass in the global variable in here. All right, so this is how you actually do it. This is how you display a countdown anywhere on the page in uh, the product page. Yeah, I think I covered a lot of it. I'm gonna share this code and put it on a page. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm always reachable at developer@taskcode.com. Yeah, this is pretty much it. I hope I covered everything. I think I did. Yeah. Well, with the product ID and tags and raffle here, with the product ID, you can get you can say product. Oh, after here, let's say product object equal WC get product. I think that's the one from WooCommerce, and then we say product ID. And in here we have the product object. If you want to display anything at all from the product object, you can do it yourself. If you know a bit of coding and WooCommerce, like custom metadata or anything like that, that's why I passed in the product ID if it's a raffle or anything like that. So you can do a lot of things in here. Um, yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.